Hello, this is lesson 58, writing quotients with mixed numbers. So we've done this a little bit. This is kind of a little bit more practice and review. Look back at lessons 40 and 43 if you need to review a little bit more. So when I'm dividing, let's say I say 5 divided by 2. So 2 will go into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. Get my remainder, and it's 1. So a lot of times I write 2 remainder 1. But instead of doing that, remember I'm going to write a fractional remainder. So my numerator is the remainder, and my denominator is the divisor. So 2 and 1/2. So if I have 5 apples and I cut it in 2 parts, I have 2 over here, 2 over here, and a half an apple and a half an apple. So I have 2 1/2 apples in each set, right? So that kind of makes sense, 2 1/2. Example 1 says divide 50 by 3. So 50 divided by 3. And when I set it up, this is my DVD goes in the box, my divisor, my quotient. So I like to make my columns so I keep everything lined up nicely. So will 3 go into 5? Yes, 1 time. Do my multiplication, my subtraction. So does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. So let's check, is 2 less than 3? Yes, so I can bring down the 0. Now will 3 go into 20? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to work with the ones place here. So write my 6 right above that ones place. 6 times 3 is 18. Remainder 2. But remember, I want a fraction. So I'm going to take my remainder and use it as the denominator. Take my divisor and use it as the, did I say denominator? Numerator, denominator, right? So do as I drew, not as I say. So 16 remainder 2 is the same thing as 16 2/3 in this case. Now it's really important because if that divisor was different, I would get a different fraction, wouldn't I? Okay, let's look at example 2. And they said a 15-foot long board is cut into 4 equal lengths. How long is each length? Okay, so I've got my board and it said I'm cutting it into 4 sections. So it's really 15 divided by 4, right? So I drew my little column thing. Will 4 go into 1? No. So I can write a little X. I can put a 0, whatever. Now I'm going to move over because that didn't work. So will 4 go into 15? Yes, 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract. Check. 3 is less than 4. I don't have anything left to bring down. So there's my remainder. There's my numerator. There's my denominator. Got my 3 from here, my 4 from there. So what does that tell us? I know I did my division correctly. That's telling me that each section is 3 3/4 feet long. So you have to connect that piece of your division problem into what they're asking you. So sometimes it's hard to make that jump. Always go back to what the question was. Example 3 says 4 friends got $21, basically. You're going to split it up equally. So I know it's in dollars, so it's form of money. I might have to do some dollars and cents, but let's see. So will 4 go into 2? No. Put my little X there. Will 4 go into 21? Yes, 5 times. So 5 times 4 is 20. Subtract, check, is 1 less than 4? Yes, so I'm correct. So 5 1/4. That doesn't look like money, does it? Well, it can be 5 1/4 dollars. But what's a fourth of a dollar? That looks more like what we normally see, right? So going back to my problem, how much did each friend get? Each friend got $5.25. Okay? All right, not too hard. Remember to go back to the problem and find out if they're asking you to do something with your quotient. Okay? Good luck.